It is 9:15 and we're live. Was got a few different topics to talk about tonight. Um, Debating whether or not I should start to do some more Lyft rides when I get done working my 40-hour work week. See if I can maybe pick up a couple private rides in the nighttime. Maybe make a couple extra dollars on the side. Uh, Holidays are coming up next week, and New Year's. Let me know what your plans are, and how the boat project restoration is coming along. What's going on, Lucifer? Welcome back. How are you today? Gonna give it a couple minutes, see if we get some people in here, and then start the conversation. I'm doing well. It's the holiday season, man. I was doing some Christmas shopping yesterday. Went to the Walmart, and somebody in my house was complaining that we only have 4 forks left. That we don't have a lot of forks left. Asking me where all the forks went, and I'm like, I have no idea where the forks went. But our actual silverware is running low, and it's old. It's not old, but it needs an update. And you're complaining about not having enough forks for 5 people, even if we don't have 5 people. But if we did, we can't. We don't have the silverware for 5 people. So I went to the Walmart and got my mom a new silverware set that caters to 8 people. It's pretty nice. It was like $45 after tax or something. But that's what I got my mom for Christmas. A a new silverware set. Hopefully she doesn't see my live stream video and watch it. Otherwise she'll know before it's Christmas time. Oh boy. Welcoming everybody in to the live stream. How's everybody's day going? Or should I say night? We're I just went to the Wawa, and I don't know if you guys got Wawa where you're at. I got me a couple Red Bulls. Was thirsty. And does anybody out there do Lyft? My mom's gonna be pretty happy when she gets new silverware for Christmas. Last year I got her a dish. Like when you wash your dishes, we don't have a dishwasher, so you wash your dishes and then you put them to the side to the sink on the countertop to dry. And I got her a dry rack for the dishes and silverware. And my sister laughed at me because she was like, "That's not what you get your mother for Christmas." And I'm like, "Well, she needs it, so that's why I got it." And now she was complaining about we don't have enough utensils for 5 people and a serving spoon. And so I bought new, brand new. So we can't have that complaint anymore. We got plenty. She's going to have plenty anyway. Yeah, I was thinking about doing some Lyft in the afternoons after work, after traffic dies down. Trying to make some extra dollars. I did Lyft before. I'm sure she will. I already wrapped it up in a nice box and with the ribbon around it and a bow on top, made it all pretty, Probably took me 20 minutes to wrap this freaking thing. But, she'll be happy. She'll have fresh silverware. And it actually comes in like a silverware holder, metal frame thing where the different utensils actually fit and go to their own spot. So they're not kind of just like floating around in the drawer. It's pretty nice. I like it. I saw it, and they had some other cheaper stuff that didn't have nothing, and I was like, you know, when you get you ever have some cheesecake, and they put like the little chocolate swirl topping on there, and it's like zigzagging through there. This silverware, the handles kind of have that chocolate swirl design, so it looks like some cheesecake handles on the silverware. Uh, it's nice and chrome and shiny. It's nice. She's definitely gonna like it. She's gonna be laughing when she opens it because she's like, "They got me silverware," but uh, you know, I get you what you need, not what you just, you know. I don't just buy random stuff that you don't need. Welcome to the chat. We got 22 people in here. Where's everybody from? Tell me where you're from, everyone. Hit that like button. It's free. But yeah, the holidays are coming up. What's everybody else doing for the holidays? I want to hear what some gifts you guys got. Kansas. What's going on? 785. MK Fishing. Matt King. I am not. This is my beat up hat and hoodie. This is what I work in at work. It's my beat up stuff, man. I'm retired from these guys. I'm with Barrington Rod and Reel. What's your gender? I'm a man. What's my gender? There's no LGBTQ questions in here, man. You're either a man or you're not. Shit. Matt King, why you always trying to bring the negativity on my videos, commenting about an $800 rig that I'm going to spend thousands of dollars on? I'm absolutely not putting thousands of dollars into that rig. I'm going to, it snowed, so I can't continue working on it right now. But I got to finish sanding the outside. I got to grind the rest of the paint off on the inside. And then I got to weld all the little nail holes that I had to pull out from the... Yeah, none of that. There's a little bit of work to do on that boat, but a majority of the work has already been done. I'm going to redo the transom, make that nice and stiff, and get that good. But I'm not like decking it out with aluminum brackets and all that Dave Haas stuff. No, none of that. New. It's nah, absolutely not, man. Some nice body work to it and some nice fresh paint job. It'll automatically just be looking much better, just like that. Boom. You know? Maybe the middle seat might turn into a live well. I put my boat in the water and I didn't have the clip for the rope attached to the boat, so the boat went off the trailer and started going downstream at the Salem Canal, and I had to go swimming for it in about 38 degree water, and it was cold and it was snowing and raining when I did that. I took a half day to go fishing, and I didn't do any fishing. I was swimming and put the boat right back on the trailer and went home. There's a video of that on my YouTube somewhere. Maybe I might have to search my Facebook and find that, but I definitely was live. I think I was live on Facebook when that happened. I'm pretty sure it's going to work out, Matt. You might even be interested in looking at it. It's going to be nice, man. It's only a 12-foot boat. It's going to have an outboard. It's going to have a trolling motor on the front. It might get one actual seat, a new one, not the two that came with it. It might get a front deck, maybe. I work at a metal fabrication machine shop, and so I might be able to get some material for like dirt cheap or free, like scrap, cheap. And so I might be able to get a little bit of that kind of work done that you were talking about for like barely nothing, like maybe $100 worth. Uh, I'm not putting all that kind of. I'm doing okay. I don't know what good money is. I'm not making six figures, but I'm doing the best I've done ever. Doing that. That's all I can say about it. I got an easy job, and it's paying me more than I've made before. So that's all you could ask for. Making the most money I've made, and my job's easy, and I don't have to work on the weekends. I leave at 3:30 in the afternoon, and I get to go home for lunchtime. I get two breaks, uh, two 10-minute breaks, and a lunch. It's tough to argue with it, man. Arthful Bestie. You know what a Wawa is? Yeah, I work 7 to 9:30, take a 10-minute break, and then we work. Yeah, I probably should, but uh, a Red Bull and a cigarette's my enjoyment, man. These are the finer things and the little things in my day that I gotta get the enjoyment. If I can't get some enjoyment, then what the hell are we going to work for? Oh, that's good. Keeps you going, man. Ah, oh boy. Yeah. You do any Christmas shopping yet, Matt? And the rest of you guys? What'd you guys get for Christmas shopping? Let me hear what you guys are getting, people. I want to know. I need some ideas. I got to do a little bit more Christmas shopping too. I bought the girlfriend a couple new bras yesterday. Would you like to see them? I got to wrap those too. PS5. Should have got him a job application. All of a sudden, they'll be paying the rent. So, I think a PS5 for a 3-year-old is a little too much, man. I don't know what a Metanum DC is. What is that? I don't know what that is, man. Oh, I'm waiting. Supposed to be in the 60s this weekend. I'm hoping that it goes into at least the 40s. I want to get back to doing some of this boat project that you guys saw. We got to do some more work and get a paint job done. I'm gonna see if I can get the boat brought into my job and have them paint it for me. They'll powder coat it for me. That would be sweet. Oh, okay. I thought you said you had a 3-year-old. So I bought my 3-year-old. What's up, dude? What's going on, young? Shimano fishing reel. Is that a spinner reel or a bait caster? Sounds like a spinner rod. We're just chilling, man. See what people are getting for Christmas shopping. Bait caster. Yeah, I don't really buy any Shimano stuff. Let me see here. Let me see real quick what we got over here. There we go. I haven't looked at this stuff in a couple months, man. I haven't looked at this stuff in a couple months. I got top water on here. What do we got here? We got a tournament MP. Let's see here. Lose. We got a lose reel. And we've got a Mojo Bass. St. Croix. 7 foot, medium heavy. Let's see if I can show it to you. It's pretty nice, man. Oh, yeah. I like it. I haven't even looked at my fishing stuff, man. I got, you can see my pegboard back there. Thanks, man. Lose is okay. I'm not a huge fan of the Mojo rods. I just got that one. I needed a new rod with a little bit more flex. A bait caster that was a bait casting rod that was 7 foot, medium heavy, with a faster bend action, a little bit more parabolic, and that one was $200 at Cabela's in Newark, Delaware. But it's a nice rod. I use it for swim jigs, crankbaits, top water, obviously. I wanted it to bend a little bit more so I could like get the hook in there. Yeah, that's why I got it, because it was a pretty nice rod for the money. For the dollars spent, I got a decent product. I didn't go to Walmart. I might be done with the Walmart rods, man. It's time to step it up a notch. We're done with that Walmart $50 Walmart rod that's like stiff as a brick. I ain't doing that anymore. I'm from New Jersey, the United States. I gotta reline all my rods. I got 8 rods over here in the corner. I think Barrington's trying to have a, we're still trying to push for a fishing flea market in January or February next year. And I'm looking to get a table. I got two rod setups over here that are, they're not, I mean, I fish with them, but I'm trying to get rid of them and get rid of 2 setups and pick up 1 new one. So I could have a few less setups, but all like brand new, nice, fresh gear, no issues, you know, that kind of stuff. Oklahoma, you got any snow over in Oklahoma? It snowed over here. We got about 6 inches. It was 45 degrees today, started melting. Yeah, it's 34 degrees right now, but we're on the warm trend over here. We're going into the weekend. Temperatures are going up. Thank God. I'm tired of wearing the Winter League gear, which I expected to fish this year, but my boat's been at the King Marine since October 7th. I haven't heard a word about it, but after Christmas Day, if I don't have it back by Christmas Day, I'm going to call them back and I'm going to pick up my boat and I'll do it myself. You've had it for almost 3 months and the job's not done. You haven't even looked at it. Yeah, let me get my rig back, man. If I get my boat back and we have any tournaments in 2026, I should be there, yeah. Not even to win anything, just to fucking take the boat out at this point. Like, just an excuse to go fishing. I haven't fished since the last club championship for Barrington. My boat has not, I have not gone fishing for October, November, December. Been 3 months. I haven't made a cast. I went bank fishing for carp and catfish, and I caught like a 10 plus pound catfish on some corn at midnight, like 2 3 years ago. But on my bass boat, biggest bass I've caught, my PB is 6.2 pounds. Pretty nice one from around here in New Jersey, local fish. Nothing's wrong with my boat. My outboard was dead. I had melted 3 cylinders, and I bought a new outboard, a used outboard, and I just brought it over to King Marine to get my old one off and have them install the new one and then set it up. But they haven't even looked at it, man. The guy told me they got slammed by all the ocean boats getting winterized and wrapped. And all that white crap they put all over it. A lot of money in the ocean boats. There ain't much money in the bass boat category for them. So 6 pounds in New Jersey, yeah. And that came from a lake that's not supposed to be that great. I used to talk so much crap on this lake that's literally right down the street from my house. But since then, it's proven itself to me multiple times over. My best day of fishing in my whole life came from that body of water. I caught my best 5 were 19 pounds, 3 ounces. It's a good bag of fish in New Jersey. Yeah, that's called noodling. That's when you wade in the water and you put your hands down in there and you pull them out from under a stump or something. I don't know. Those people, I don't know what they're getting from that, but, you know, you got to go. All right, well, thanks for coming, man. See you on the next one. Right, right. It's a simple swap. He's talking about he's going to put the scope in it and check out the outboard, the new one, make sure it's good and all that good stuff. I got videos of it I sent to him in emails showing him that I started it right up. The thing was running. I had it hooked up to the hose. It was peeing. It runs. It changes all the gears. Starts right up. I've never actually seen it not start. Every time I've turned the key, the guy I bought it from, he started it multiple times, no issue. I started it multiple times, no issue. The thing just starts right up. And guys like, oh, you gotta make sure it's a good outboard and all that BS. Bro, I brought you a good running outboard. All you gotta do is take the broken one off my boat, put the new one on, and reconnect everything. Everything matches up. It's the same size. I got a dead 90. I bought a used 90 that works. Same type of controls. Same everything, man. All you got to do is take one off and put the new one on. It doesn't take 3 months. Maybe a couple days. Like, if I had a garage, I would have done it myself already. And I wouldn't be spending $750, $1,000 to get it done by you. And 3 months of wait time. Yeah, I'm not down with the noodling. That's not my thing, man. Appreciate it, man. Figured I could do some live streaming, hang out with the people, let them get to know me a little bit, see what I'm about, not just the videos I post, because I think it's better to know me than it is to just see the content that I produce in the fishing community. I bass fish tournaments, I go fun fishing. But in 2026, we're fishing New Jersey Bass Nation. We're fishing the club tournaments. I'm going to be going on vacations. We're going to Candlewood Lake. We're going to the Anchor Marine. We're going to maybe go to Lake Champlain. I'm going down to the James River. Might go to Lake Okeechobee. I'm going on some trips, man. Enough of this fishing this freshwater electric trolling motor outboard stuff in New Jersey. Let's head to where we can run the outboard. Enough of this. Oh, troll across the whole lake in a half hour. That's cool, man. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with trolling around and fishing like that, but you know, um, I'm hoping to get there and find out personally by myself. You can see it on a YouTube video I'm gonna make. I should have been doing YouTube all year, but you know, you get the girlfriend. I was fishing tournaments, working. I was in my head. I thought I was busier than I was, and I was trying to establish, my position at work and make sure all of my things are in order. Been working on just getting everything working properly, everything fixed and updated, so that when 2026 starts, we don't need to do any work to anything. Got the car all fixed up. All the work's been done. Redone the whole front suspension. Got the outboard put on the boat. Installed a bilge pump inside my live well so we can take the boat out of the water and run the bilge and keep the fish alive. Recarpeted the whole boat. New boat seats are on there. Got new seats, new carpet, fresh paint job on my trailer. You know, I'm just looking to be, when I go into 2026, we don't need any work on our car. We don't need any work on our boat and trailer. All our scheduled maintenance is done. We're ready to roll. We're not breaking down. And if we do, we'll fix it. But if you come prepared, we don't have any issues. Smooth sailing. We just worry about the fishing. I might not make the Lake Champlain. I'm definitely going to go to Connecticut to Candlewood Lake. I'm definitely going to like Lake Happequon. We're fishing the Delaware. I'm trying to fish the Ike Pro-Am in 2026. I got to get some boat insurance. It's like $800 for $300,000 boat insurance. Working on doing that. Working on all of it, man. I feel like working on all this stuff's making me go gray. This thing was long, right? So I shaved it thinking I could get these gray and white hairs out of here. Nah, they're permanent now, man. We just got the salt and pepper action going on. I can't reverse time. I'm in trouble. Oh, man. It's not good, man. It's not good. Yeah, I want to fish. I need revenge on the Northeast River, Matt King. I need to take my own boat with my own outboard, and I need to drive pull up to the flats, and all that grass, that 4 foot of water with all that grass. I want to go and pick that apart myself and see what I can come up with, because other guys were catching 14, 15 pounds, whatever. Pretty sure I could pull in there and do that myself. I didn't catch a keeper. I caught 7 bass while I was there, and I didn't catch a keeper. When I go on my boat, I'm going to put a limit in the boat. Not because I'm on my boat, but, I had bad luck that day. Couldn't get a keeper. You get 7 bites. The problem is it was a 15-inch slot limit. 15 inches is it's tough to get 5 15-inchers. What's going on, Michael? He's from India. All are welcome here, man. I don't discriminate. Welcome to the live stream. I want to know what people are getting, what Christmas shopping people did, and what we're looking forward to in the new year. And let me know where you're all from. That's what we're doing tonight. Hanging out. You're welcome. I'm not 100% on the chat board all the time, so that's why I didn't recognize you at first because I'm not staring at the chat board. You celebrate Thanksgiving? Is that what that stands for? Turkey Day or what? What is that? Did you get your 2026 fishing license yet? MK Fishing 11? Yeah, I'm gonna get mine probably tomorrow. Uh, that too. Tomorrow I'm going in early at 6 o'clock. I usually work at 7. I'm going in at 6 because at 10 o'clock my boss that hired me, his dad passed away, and the viewing is tomorrow 10 to 12. Which they're actually not making us use sick time and just gonna pay us for those 2 hours, and then we go to lunch, come back for lunch after lunch like we usually would. Um, and so just on the fact that we got to go to that, I'm going to go to the viewing and leave work at 10 till I would come back at lunchtime. No sense in me coming back at lunchtime. Might as well take the rest of the day off. So I'm using 3 hours of sick time, and we're gonna take the rest of the day off. And so tomorrow, probably around 11, um, fresh content will be in the works. Some new editing to do. Never go a day without. Never go a day without what? I still don't know what families celebrate Diwali is. Yeah, I always have my fishing license. That's the one thing I don't, I gotta look into for New Jersey Bass Nation next year. I gotta get a Delaware license, PA license for that. Make sure I am legal for both sides of both states. Gonna need a Connecticut license. Gonna need a Maryland license, and we're gonna need a New Jersey license. 4 licenses. Man, this fishing stuff, you just go broke just trying to be involved. You got to have $800 in boat insurance for $300,000 of coverage, so you could be in the Ike Pro Am. You got to have $300,000 boat insurance, which is the same insurance that you need for the Ike Pro Am. You got to use that same insurance for New Jersey Bass Nation. So no matter what we do, we're gonna have to have boat insurance. So let's go ahead and get some boat insurance. And by having boat insurance, my shit's covered. So why not just have some boat insurance and be covered? It's an Indian holiday. And what do we eat on that holiday? Is that raviolis and turkey? Or is that lamb chops? Stromboli? Macaroni? What do we got? Pig roast? We got no answer on what that is. We just know it's an Indian holiday. So you like following me, Matt King? Are you entertained? A lot of stuff happening, man. Time seems to just be fast forwarding, man. Go, 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 go. Thankfully, we're ahead of all the bills. Everything's fixed. We're just waiting on the outboard to come out, get put on, and pay for that, get the boat back, and we're gonna be rolling, man. I like talking fishing, man. I'm my go-to, man. I know a lot of guys say it's not a good bait. Not a, it's got a weak hook on it, but I like the Strike King Bitsy Bug jigs. Not because they're cheap in price, but they do multiple things. You could fish it on the bottom and fish your crawl bait, or you can fish it as a swim jig. The shape of the head is like an egg, and so it still goes through the water, and it comes. That's the thing. When you retrieve it, swim jig wise, it comes back straight. It doesn't turn and all that other stuff. It comes back straight, and that's the key for your swim jig, coming back straight, not to the side. Because when the fish eats it, it should be getting the hook in either the top of the face or like maybe the corner of the mouth or something like that. Because they hit it and they turn, and they're gonna be like bang. So generally, it's gonna be in the side of the mouth or somewhere in the top of the lip. But the Strike King Bitsy Bug, yeah, I think it's legit. People just, I don't know if people like to be negative Nancy's. They said it doesn't have a good hook on it. What's wrong with it, man? I never seen it fail. I mean, I got this black and blue half-ounce jig right here. I don't know who it's made by, but it's got the rattle on it. I don't know if you can hear that. I got my standard crawl bait on there. Got my rage tail. Yeah, it's all there, man. Here, let me show you what we got. Show you what we put on there. Literally, these are like A and B for me. A and B. What's your favorite cold water technique? Probably a simple drop shot with like a robo worm in like pink and like or like, how do we say that see-through stuff? Translucent, yeah, like a clear pink translucent, very finesse. And if not that, then just a simple jig head, like I don't know, 1/8 ounce, 1/4 ounce jig head. Just popping it off the bottom. Big worm on that, like 8-inch worm on that. Just a big old, trying to get your attention with that. But my 2 color trailers for my jig, the Rage Tail. I think this is the mini. Let me see here. This is in black and blue Rage Chunk. Black and blue. And Rage Chunk in green pumpkin, right? Yeah, green pumpkin and black and blue. A and B, B and A. A and B, black and blue and green pumpkin. If they're not biting this, they're biting this. If they're not biting this, they're biting this. If they're not biting these, throw something else. Start dragging a worm or something. If they're not, let me put these back. I got a bag of goodies over here. Let me get it. I was having a problem with my terminal tackle, dude. I was having my box with my hooks and weights in it. The stuff was getting all rusty, and like the box shit was getting like orange colored and shit. And even like the little divider, the hooks would like slide under it and they'd get mixed up. And I was just getting pissed. So when I decided to just go to the store and buy all new hooks and all new weights, and the old box with the old shit is still sitting over here, but we're not using it. And all the new hooks, they're still in the packs here. We got Gamakatsu, 3-aught, Gamakatsu, 4-aught. I don't take them out of the packs. We got big ass 3-aught swivels. Probably don't need 3-aughts. Binsky? What's Binsky? I don't know that. Got my foghorn. Got our 1/4-ounce tungsten in the package, not even in the in the tackle box, unopened, man, nice and fresh, keeps it fresh. Can't mess it up. There it is. And even all these weights, all these lead weights, I don't even take them out of the bag. Look. All my hooks, all my weights, and all my jigs, they're all in this bag. All the new ones. So nothing's going to be getting in the tackle box and getting weathered or rusty and dirty. We got swim jig. I think I just had another jig in here with the trailer on it because I was like in a rush. So I just here's a swim jig that I cut off, tied something else on. Swim jig. Gotta trim this. I'll show you how I trim that in a second. And here's the second one. This is a 1/4 ounce. Oh, that's why it's in the bag. Because there was I put all the 1/4 ounce of the same color in this bag. And this is the second one. That one's in there. The second one's right here. I should probably cut the trailer off and put it back in there, but I think it's fine just like this. If I want to throw it, I'll just retie it on there, and good to go. I definitely got to trim my weed guard. Trim my weed guard. Should I trim my weed guard right now? Let me trim that real quick. See if I can find a tool to trim this. Where are the snips? There we go. We got our weed guard here. We're going to trim that up. Show you what it looks like when I'm done trimming. Show you how much I'm trimming first so you can see it before and after here. Just to show you how much I'm trimming. We don't need all that guard. Get that out of here. We don't want that to stop us from setting the hook. you know, there's never a reason for this weed guard to be this long, ever. Even like freshly made. Is there blade bait? Not really, no. I try to get by with the swim jig because it's a little bit quieter, less vibration. I want it to, this technique, I try to have it sneak by them. I want it to be like, "Ooh, you didn't see me," and they'll be like, "Oh, I did get you," or "I seen you. You can't get away from me." Bang, and chase it down. I don't want it to be like making all this noise and shit. Here's my weed guard trimmed. Yep. We're gonna have to take a little nail, sharpen that hook. We're gonna sharpen it up. Yeah. Trying to get the Bass After Dark Brian Stockel over here and chat with me about some bass fishing, but he is no response, no reply. So I might have to have some Steve Donis on as a guest, talking about that artwork he did for me that Brian Stockel requested of him, so the people on YouTube can find out what the artwork of my channel picture actually is, because that's not just some artwork or some picture, cartoon thing I use. A guy drew that of me, and so that's why I use it. You go, hey man, this guy did the work. Let's fucking showcase it. Put me in the archives. And we're gonna put ourselves in the archives now, because I had enough. Enough is enough, man. I would say we've been being lazy, and we're done with being lazy. I'm done with that. Now you messed me up, and I gotta find that. Oh, there it is. So I can put this back in the bag. And we'll wait till we get our boat back so we can fish it. What else we got in here? Lots of goodies. Here's another quick. Here's a 7-inch trick worm on a looks like a 4/0 Gamakatsu wide gap hook. Just chilling in my bag here. I gotta put this stuff away. That's how you rig it, man. You could do this on a Carolina rig with like a, 18-inch leader, or I like to just throw a 1/4 ounce weight on here and just drag it on the bottom, flop it around. This just gets bit, man. I don't think the color of the worm matters that much either. But what we're going to do, we're going to take the worm off the hook. We're going to put the hook back with the rest, back where it belongs in the pack. Let me find the 4/0 hooks. Maybe that's a 5/0. What we got? 3/0, 4/0. Is this a 4/0? Yeah, so that is a 4/0. I'm gonna put it back in the 4/0. Back in the bag, rust free. And here's my jig, my Ned rig tungsten jig heads. Get one out to show you. You can't see through this crappy bag. These are 1/4 ounce tungsten Ned rig jig head. It's got a little barb on there. Little keeper. Yeah, it's all there. It's all there, man. We got 1/2 ounce swim jigs right here. These are from Steve Hanna. Shout out to Steve Hanna. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Matt King, did you go to the Barrington Rod and Reel flea market last year? Steve Hanna had a table. He had a bunch of these jigs for sale on the table. This is 1/2 ounce swim jig. Never been used, never opened. Again, I gotta trim my keeper, but it's a good looking jig, man. I could put my Rage tail on here. Let's see here. 7-inch Senko on there? Nah. Big ass, like a snake going through the water. Yeah, man. So I got all this stuff in this bag because it doesn't get weathered. Yeah. I got 10 more boxes of stuff over here. I mean, I can show you some more if you want to see it. I got worm boxes, trailer boxes, crankbaits. I got jerkbait boxes over here. I got 3 extra boxes of stuff for the flea market. If I get a table, I got 3 boxes of extra stuff I don't even need. It's just like backup stuff or like mystery tackle box. You know, stuff just comes in. You got all this stuff on the wall. I don't use half that stuff. It's not that I don't use it, but it's extra. I got a worm box and a trailer box. They're filled, man. They're filled with all the same stuff that's on the wall. But when the stuff in the box runs low, you take it off the wall and you refill it, and you're good. You don't have to run to the Walmart or the Bass Pro Shops and buy some more. We already stocked up. We got what we need. Yeah. I don't want to be like, oh, I got to run to the store. Oh, I forgot this. No, we got all this stuff back here, man. Show you some swim baits that are really good that I just don't use. Now, this is probably one of the top swim baits on the market. Actually, like getting bit and catching fish, I'd probably say this is the top swim bait. Me personally using them compared to other swim baits that you've seen on my trailer or as I use on my swim jig, I use other stuff. This stuff came from like collection from parties or getting it in a mystery tackle box, stuff like that, or like extra things people gave away. These are Kitex. Probably the best swim bait on the market. And this is in the 4-inch. 4-inch. And these are, what color is this? Copperfield. 8 in a pack. Brand new, unopened. Got the price on the back and all that good stuff, which I don't care. It's unopened. I got it, and I plan on when we have the flea market, it's going to be right on my table, available for purchase because I don't use it, even though I could easily. My tackle boxes are full. If any sponsors want to talk to me, Strike King can give me a call. Everything I own. I got Strike King Square Bills, Strike King, DT10s. I got Strike King Rage Tails. I got Strike King Bitsy Bugs. I got Strike King KVD Spinnerbaits. Mostly everything I use is made by Strike King. I'm old school. It's the stuff I grew up watching. That's what they were using. That's what I've caught fish on. That's what I've always used. That's where all my successes come from. Why would I use something else? I also use Zoom trick worms. I don't use the Senko. I don't use the Senko because it's too much of a pen. Too nothing. Too stick. That's why we got the trick worm, because the trick worm looks a little more realistic, like a worm that says, "Hey, I'm gonna eat that." A little bit thinner profile and a little bit more flexible. And it's just I think it's better than a Senko. But in the end, worm's a worm. They all catch fish. And fish are dumb. They're not dumb, but they gotta eat. That's it. You know, we got Booyah Frogs up here. I got Power Bait. Got all kind of stuff up here. We got the trolling motor right here that was in the video. Here it is. Out of the snow and ice outside. Got it right here. Just waiting for this snow and ice to go away, and then we can get this show on the road, man. Yeah, they gotta eat, man. They gotta eat. I don't care if it's a little drop shot minnow on a fucking little tiny jig head, or you know, a swim bait, 7-inch worm. I don't. It doesn't matter to me. However they want to bite, that's what we're throwing. We gotta work through the baits and find out what the technique is that day. That's generally what you gotta do. Some days you just flip a worm in and you just start catching fish. Other days you gotta rotate through the whole tackle box to go, oh, they're hitting top water. Yeah. Our roads are clear here. We still got a couple inches on, like, you know, the grass and stuff, but overall, the snow that we got is overall out the way, and I'm happy about it. Let's get to the spring, man. I'm ready for lily pads and bed fishing. Yeah, enough of this cold air stuff, man. Enough is enough. Let's see here. Bang. How about this? Nope. Woo! That's better. Now we don't look so bad. Dang. Yeah. Yeah, I was looking through some older content that I have from like 5, 6, 7 years ago on my YouTube channel, videos I've posted in the past, and guys, sorry to say, but I was a rook, and I was just going fishing. Had a little aluminum 12-footer that got me out there. I was just trying to be involved, and that's all I could afford at the time. But we've put our work in, and we've upgraded, and we're ready to go, man. Had enough of sitting back watching. Enough watching, man. I can only watch for so long until we go out and do it. You can't win it if you ain't in it, and I'd like to be in it, man. Before you know it, there's not time to be in it, so can't go forever. Whoo! So is everybody staying home for the holidays? You got to be traveling? You going to the parents' house? What's happening? I'm gonna be staying here. Uh, Sister's gonna be coming over. So it's gonna be me, my mom, and my sister. I'm gonna have to go take an earlier venture over to my dad's, say hi over there, and keep it simple, really simple. Keep it simple. Yeah, I look forward to the football on the holiday. Looking forward to the football. I put my FanDuel parlay bet in, see if I can win a couple extra dollars. I'm not trying to be greedy, and when I make my picks, I will post it on a short on my channel so you can see what I take. I won one I posted. Hey, we're back, man. Is everybody still there? Hopefully people are still there. I don't know if they are or not. Guess we'll find out. We got disconnected. Let me know if the stream is working. Oh, nice. What was, you know what I remember what I was talking about? Something about bass fishing. Can't remember the topic right now. Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. And it's new to me that I'm doing this stuff on my phone. Usually I do record with the GoPro, but I was having sound quality issues connecting my computer with my GoPro, and it was giving me like an echo and all this like interference noise. That's okay. That's why we make up the next topic anyway. So, you know, we did some Christmas shopping. We're waiting for the snow to melt. I think we were talking about waiting on some spring bass fishing. Pretty sure that was what we were talking about. And on that note, I can't wait to throw some top water pop or some pop R, man. Cast it out there. I'm like, pop, pop. All of a sudden, you're gonna be like, boosh. The top water bite is just that's the way to do it, man. Top water is the exciting way to do it. You see the fish crush it, set the hook. That's what I like to do. I gotta put this worm away. I think I was talking about also all the boxes of tackle I got over here. We got a lot of stuff. You know, we got my spinnerbait box right here. We got all our spinnerbaits. We got all the stuff, man. Too much stuff. Oh, yeah. Woo! Just hanging out, man. Just hanging out. I think I might go over some crankbaits and talk about the this year's tournament season with Barrington Rider Reel. I had what you call the average Joe's season. Every tournament, I was like 1 fish, 2 fish, 9 points, 10 points, 11 points, and I was consistently just going out having an average 1, 2, maybe 3 fish that wouldn't catch a limit. I had a fish on 5 different tournaments. I had the bites for 5, and I had them at the side of the boat, and I would reach down to get the fish or go to boat flip it, and it would come off, and I just couldn't put the actual bites in the boat. I'm not saying I would have won all those different tournaments if I put them in the boat, but I could have placed higher. Would have been the same result in the end, but you know, I was out there and you know, just couldn't put the fish in the boat. Put the fish in the boat. You know, that's what you do. You know, when that starts happening, I start questioning. I start looking at my hooks, making sure they're sharp. Did I was my reaction time too fast? I didn't let him eat the bait long enough. And I was trying to set the hook too early, and he just barely skin hooked them. You know, what was happening that we were not getting the fish in the boat? Because a lot of the fish that I lost were on a jig, or they were mostly on a jig, which means a lot of times they might have been just moving. They got the claws of the bait, not the hook, and they were just moving it out the way or swimming away with it, but didn't get the hook. And then I'm like, okay, I'll set the hook, and it just rips the plastic right off the hook. A lot of stuff like that was happening to me. A lot of confusion, and then you start questioning what you're doing out there. And we don't have to question it. We know what we're doing. Sometimes it doesn't work out. You gotta accept the good days with the bad. Appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. Looking forward to the next. We got disconnected again. Not sure why. Did you cut the line when you swallowed the hook? When it swallowed the hook, did you cut the line? Or did you get it out and kill the fish? We are live, right? It keeps disconnected on me. I'm not sure why, but yeah. So when I gut hook the fish, especially when it's a bass, I've come to the conclusion if I gut hook it and it's in a bad spot, I just cut the line and let the fish go. Even if I'm in a tournament, I'm just gonna let it go. But the other way of getting the gut hooked fish unhooked and keeping it alive, you can cut your line and then take I got the long pliers now, so I got 10-inch pliers. You can go in there and grab the hook part with the barb and turn that and pull that out and pull the whole hook out through the gut and let the line come all the way out and through. Instead of trying to pull the barb backwards, it won't go through that, obviously. And so if you just pull the entire hook just through, you hooked it, and now you just keep pulling the hook through and the line you cut, everything will just come right out, and that fish will probably make it. And there, if it doesn't, there's not a lot you can do about it. But there's ways to fix that issue. If you fish enough, it's gonna happen, especially if you're fishing a worm. Yeah. So I'd give you a live example, but don't really feel like breaking out a hook, some fishing line, and doing all that right this moment. But I have time. Maybe in another minute or two. I feel up to it. This is a tips and techniques channel, so if that's something you'd like to see me make a short video on, I can do that. I'm gonna be making some shorter videos, 2 and 3 minute videos on when and where to fish a crankbait, when and where to fish a jig, when and where to fish the worm, water clarity, what color to throw in different clarities of water, temperature, time of year, weather conditions, wind, current, all that good stuff, all the variables, because they all add up to you either not getting any bites and figuring out nothing and saying to yourself, this place sucks, or are you just not around the fish, or you're not throwing the right bait. Usually it's either you're not around the fish or you got the wrong bait. They're not biting. Somewhere they're eating. They're always eating somewhere. So, some days it's tough, but if you time management and you rotate through enough baits, eventually you're going to find a bite. And when you don't, I go into question on, well, where are we fishing? Is it a big lake? Is it a smaller body of water? Is it got a good population? How deep's the average water depth? There's some lakes in New Jersey that I fish that I question on why we fish there at all. Ever. The place has a few good fish in it, but overall, everybody on a small body of water, when you got 10, 11 guys, everybody's just like fishing on top of each other. And I can't stand that. I don't like going down a bank and then there's a boat down a couple 100 yards coming my direction, and then we get within like almost 2 casts length. If you could cast pretty far, when you can start to like protrude into someone else's casting water, fishing their water, that's when I just give way immediately, man. I'll give you the bank and I'll just go around you, or I'll go somewhere else. I don't mess with that. If you could read my shirt or what's on my boat or any of that kind of stuff, or you could tell who I am, I'm out. I go the other direction. I don't mess with that. And that's tough in New Jersey. The lakes are small, so you gotta, you don't need to move around a lot. I probably spend too much time on the trolling motor and don't fish enough of the water thoroughly back and forth a couple times. I always got the trolling motor on high. Like, I'm gonna catch them all! No, you're not. Definitely not. But, we're gonna do some more live streaming another day, I think. I just figured we'd come hang out and talk about the holiday season, do some bass fishing talk, tips and techniques, show a couple baits off, why it is we do what we do, and what's coming up in 2026. And so, until next time, guys, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next live stream and future videos, content coming out. Thanks for watching, and maybe we'll go live Friday. I think Friday we can do it again. Appreciate it, man. I'm working on it. I think Friday night we're gonna go live and have some more fun in here doing some other things. Thanks for hanging out, man. You have a good day. Take it easy.